I have a video here of a 5-star man. So I think this happened in Virginia, maybe Arlington, Virginia. They were serving a search warrant on this fellow's house, and he detonated his house like the Gaza Strip when they came up the drive. And when I say his house exploded, I don't mean that Nancy Pantsy shit. I mean movie style. His house exploded into a fireball of shrapnel and sparkly things that I can't quite identify. Maybe he just had like a 20 million page manifesto in there, and those are pages of paper floating in the wind. I can't really tell from the fuzzy footage.
Was it like a gas leak? Like what was it?
I don't know. What I can't identify that. That looks like explosives to me.
You're the explosive expert.
I don't know what it was either. It looked like maybe he had bottles of acetylene or something in the house.
Acetylene in the house,
bro. There's no way of knowing what's happened here. Like this could be an ammonium nitrate fertilizer bomb. This could be TNT. It could be gas, like you said. He blew his house up like nothing. The only time I've seen explosions like this are, like Taylor said, gas explosions. But this is someone who blew their house up on purpose, and clearly they had a way to initiate. Look outside. The authorities got there first. Then the house exploded. They were serving a warrant.
3 stars.
Well, did the authorities like do anything up to that point? Like they had just showed up and then it blew, or like did they do anything in the house that maybe would set off a gas?
They shot some bottle rockets at him, like first thing, but they don't think.
All right, men, we're going in. Light your matches. Marches.
This article's great. The explosion happened while the suspect was still inside. What happened to the suspect is unclear. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Yeah, someone's sunroom is destroyed 6 blocks down.
He was cremated. Yeah,
he was flash cremated just immediately. Damn, that's a big explosion. I wouldn't like. There are probably other hurt people.
Dead. I love those.
Yeah,
he was shooting a flare gun at the police. That sounds suicidal. I bet it was gas.
I bet it was gas too, hearing the flare gun.
But it wasn't an instantaneous, combustion. It was like a blast and then fire. So it was that was an interesting accelerant.
Yeah, that was cool.
He was shooting a flare gun at the cops. And maybe him shooting it from his house is what set it off. But like, how would you not smell that amount of gas in your house?
I bet he knew it was there.
He knew about
it. He was trying to kill himself, I guess, then.
Yeah, I don't think his first thought was, huh?
Yeah. What? Man, it stinks in here. I can't wait till the cops leave and I can get to the bottom of this. Fire a warning shot across their bow. Yeah,
Taylor's I like people powers of deduction are Elmer Fudd-like right now.
One of my favorite internet videos is I linked it in the side thing. They can't play it because it's fucking music or whatever. But this guy, this black guy, is kind of surrounded by police at his house, and they're like, "Come on, come with us." And he starts doing his kata. He's fucking getting charged up like he's fucking kung fu out there. And then he charges right at him. And he's fucking swinging kung fu chops the whole way. And he holds his own against like a lot of cops for way longer than you'd think. That's what I'll say. And
they didn't just shoot him right away?
With all the confidence of you jumping in a Formula One car to chase a bad guy.
I think they tased him.
Same headspace right there. I can do this.
I can do it. Tell me I can't.
Kyle, have you watched this video recently?
I don't think they change it, but no. I'll go back. I don't think they shot him. I thought they tased him.
Tell me when you get to shit. I'm coming up on it. Oh, there's a lot of smoke, but now I'm looking. I think they're shooting less than lethal rounds at him, and they're creating some sort of smoke. I interpreted that as gun smoke.
But like the fight goes way longer than you would ever think. A 1-on-15 when one of the guys is a skinny crackhead doing kung fu moves would ever go. It's like he's gonna make it through the first round, I think.
The video ends with "Cocaine is a hell of a drug."
I like when cops are cool like that. Like, there's no reason to shoot him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like.
No, he's just a silly guy.
I mean, hang on, guys. Let's whoop his ass. What are y'all doing? Come on.
A short story or a long story, and we're gonna make it a longer story.
It's like, I'm a coward. I don't want to get in a one-on-one fight. That sounds scary. But if like the 3 or 4 of us could jump on one guy, like, and he's down, all right.
Let it play
No,
out.
he knows kung fu.
He's making like
Right.
sound effects with his mouth.
See, that's really enticing me. With the fact that he's kung fu chopping really makes me want to be part of this. Yeah,
I don't think he really studied kung fu.
I don't think he did either. I mean, maybe the movie, but not like at a ninjutsu dojo or anything like that. I don't know that would help either. That fake martial arts is always one of my favorite rabbit holes to go down on YouTube, because you've got like the pretenders and the believers and then the scam artists, and it's almost like it can be cult-like at times with the self-belief, and because they're these guys, they're the real all-stars of the fake martial arts. These guys are so full of their own shit that they step into actual combat, or they'll step into MMA cages or like open combat style, like a prove yourself kind of dojo matches against like an MMA competitor, and straight up get their shit pushed in. And they'll have this look of utter shock. What the fuck? My force powers didn't activate this time. They don't understand. My bubble shield was down. He just clobbered me. Were you guys all focusing?
Dude, there was
Did I ever
like
tell
some
you
of those
about my
guys-
instructor that did that?
Oh no. No, I don't think so.
So I was probably like 26 or 27 or something, working at Cisco, and I won some trivia competition, which entitled me to a couple of months of kung fu training. And everyone was really excited that I won it because they knew I'd go. So sure enough, like they came to the office a couple times a week. We pushed all the tables and chairs out of this big conference room and studied kung fu. Kung fu got my Sifu rolls in with all these pads and shit. And it's me. They're like, I don't know, 47-year-old women who have like a higher rank than me socially in this. And, they're like, oh, you'll get used to it. And it's like, I can kick your ass now, right? I'm 26 years old. I'm one of the toughest guys in all of IT, really. but she's talking to me like I'm some sort of child chump, like,
Poke her in the eye like a Sigma male you are.
And he would teach us these moves that, like, you almost fool yourself into thinking it would work. Like, hey, if anyone takes their hand, puts it on your chest like that, you just grab their fingers and pull them spread. Whoever presents their hand 5 fingers flat on your chest as part of a fighting move. Maybe a shirt grab like this, but my move wouldn't work on that. I need to be able to.
And now you have 2 hands on their one hand.
The idea that you can grab my hand like that without me pulling it away real quick is a real.
You're not trained
as well. Like
the
if you ever try to
get
like hand fighting in general.
Your ring and pinky in one and your index and middle in the other, and spread them too wide.
I'd have to let you though.
You'd have to let me. But when you're in a room and 30 people are all buying this, I halfway bought it too, we're doing like striking drills and stuff. And it was totally like, I let you hit me, then you let me hit you. And we would like take turns almost. And my instructor, my Sifu, said that he had fought in the UFC. Now, I was a UFC fan already, and I was begging for I want to see this footage. I want to see how he did. I wouldn't have even thought less of him if he lost. I was impressed, 1, that they let him fight, and 2, that he had the courage to get in there and see where he ranked. But he was always really coy about giving me any information that would let me hunt down his fight and see the footage of it. And I never did find it. And now I don't even know if I believe it. He might have just completely fabricated his UFC experience. But anyway, I once did a McDojo thing for a while for free.
I saw like tangentially connected is, the pistol disarm guys, the guy, you point to and they I'll take it away from you. So the guy who's got like the world record for that, I wish I could remember his name, but he was talking about how he got so good at it. He said, it was so fucking dark. He's like, when I was a kid, my father would put a gun to my head and he'd say, you fuck up, you do this, you do that, I'll kill you. I'll kill you. And I'll tell them you play with my gun and they'll believe me. Nothing will ever happen. And he said, so I just grew up thinking someday I'll be able to take that gun away. And so he said, when he does it, it's like, all right, dude, that's pretty fast. You wouldn't want to get within arm's reach of this guy with your gun. Like, I'll shoot you from across the room, buddy, for sure.
What a bizarre origin story for that.
But is it
superhero.
true?
No, there's no way his dad was holding a gun to his head every night.
Not every night, not every night, but he said it occurred.
It's Wednesday, son. You know what that means. It's time to scar you emotionally and turn you into a fucking weirdo as an adult. You're going to struggle to make relationships
Judge my
with
parenting.
people. Yes. I'm sorry, Dad. I'll study harder. Yeah, and you just don't tell anyone that for years?
He said, if you tell anybody, I'll do it.
He's already holding a gun. This is so made up.
And everybody will believe
I'm not
me.
going to call the pistol disarmament champion a liar. I'm going to let you know that right now.
I'll come at him with a sword. He doesn't know how to do that.
Like, there's competitions.
Yeah, there must be competitions for disarming.
It's probably named after him. It's a celebration of his own excellence and everybody else's mediocrity.
He's a 20-time champion. Every acceptance speech is the same. You see, Dad?
No.